Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Knights will kick this away to start us off. Returner looking to create better field position. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Listen, great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short game.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw, as the third down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Knights look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback drops back. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they had enough yards for the 1st down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no 1st down.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Trucks through the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The shotgun handoff here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the defense look slow that time. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Past the 10. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack them.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, UCF. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's going to take off. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, he buys time by getting away from the pressure, rolling to his right, but the Cardinals' sin of throwing back into the coverage. Anytime you do that, a good defense is going to make you pay for it, and that's what they did.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Down he goes, a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
35, UCF 14.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. CF offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until...
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
A nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Grab down the middle. It's Lawrence. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. Tackle made after a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
UCF 21.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Trying to extend the play. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's second down here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He'll take a deep shot here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers?
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Split back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
21.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
And the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Knights with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. The Knights line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, UCF. This offense cannot be stopped. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it off.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
And now they'll run it on the draw. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
No gain on the play. Coming up, 4-10.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 50, UCF 28.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. Grab down the middle. It's Foster. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Here's the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the 1st down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line.